Hi Pisces, welcome back. If you are a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what blessings are coming in your direction mid-July all the way through the ending of July. I'm also going to be focusing on your love life as well as your career. But before I begin, look down below in the description box and click on that Paths of Healing website if you are interested in learning more about me, my story, my credentials, my client testimonials, or if you are interested in a one-to-one private reading. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. I want to start off by saying thank you to you, my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe so that I can continue to bring you these channeled messages. And you already have the Death card coming up for you. Now, this is for your love reading, all right? So I'm using this for the love sector or blessings, and this deck for the career. So that already popped up for you. I will keep it here. And this is, the blessing. I'll talk a little bit more about how this death card is a blessing when I get to your love sector. But right now, let's focus on your overall blessing for mid-July through the ending of July this month, okay? So let's see the blessing that's coming in. Interesting. This one wanted to pop up. It says, the one who unfolds. Okay, the one who unfolds. And what I'm getting here for you, Pisces, is that there may have been this sense or this feeling that you've been kind of getting strongly here, or thoughts in your mind about self-care, about taking care of yourself, about putting yourself first, okay? About embracing your quiet moments or embracing your time to decompress, okay? And that's how this is coming across. I'm seeing here a bird, and the bird isn't really doing anything. It's just sitting on this person's shoulder. And what I'm feeling here is that some of you may have even felt like a little bit withdrawn, okay? A little bit more introverted in this past month, okay, in this month of July. This could also be indicating here blessings of reflection, contemplation, soul searching here for you. And while you're doing that, kind of like in a way, filling your own cup or refilling your own cup so that you're able to then, deal more with other things, take on more responsibilities or challenges. But I'm getting here this energy of self-care, of like bubble baths and facials and meditation, kind of like that unwinding. Those are symbols, right? Those are symbols. That's how my teams speaks to me in symbols and in pictures clairvoyantly. So that to me is telling me that some of you here are in this mode of decompression, just decompressing your energy, inner thoughts or emotions, right? So just trying to take a breather and relax. Okay, let's see here what else is coming. And what I'm also getting here is, as you're doing that, as this is taking place, in whichever way, shape, or form, you are focusing on health. I was gonna say health, or self-care here for yourself. There's a sense of you blossoming and expanding because you're filling your own cup, right? You are now filling your cup so that you can continue to have the energy and give to others because you are taking care of the self first. Okay, and this is how this is coming across here. Let's see. And you have, talk about confirmation, validation here, Pisces, because this is exactly what I just saw, clairvoyantly. It says the Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment. So there is this sense of, like I just said at the top of your reading, this sense of self-care, this sense of soul searching, regrouping, whether that is emotionally regrouping, mentally regrouping, energetically regrouping, but there's this sense of you really looking yourself in the mirror and realizing that there is a sense of placing you first, okay? Having your self care, having your moment to decompress, to tap in to yourself or within yourself. You have here the angel number 44, and for some of you, that may be significant, okay? So the number 4 or the number 44. Another thing that's coming in clairvoyantly here is that the number 44, 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. And 8, I'm seeing it as the infinity sign, okay? So there's this sense of you remembering, okay, or as a reminder for you that in order for you to be able to give to others as you do in a nurturing, compassionate way, there is a need here for you to tap in to yourself, to your own self-care, to reflect, to not be so hard on yourself as well, okay? Because this lady in the mirror says non-judgment. So this is like really taking things into stride and really being graceful with yourself, with your own growing process, right? With your sense of unfolding and blossoming and expanding. Now, let's take a look here in your love life. And what's interesting is that at the top of the reading, the death card came out. Okay. And the death card, first and foremost, is scorpionic energy. Okay. So there may be here some of you that are dealing with a Scorpio. All right. You don't have to be, but you could be. Okay. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right. So that's number one. Now, for those of you who are single, this may indicate here that there may be here a blessing of meeting someone who is a Scorpio or another water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus. For those of you that are single, this is talking about really putting an end to whatever toxic cycle or whatever was happening here in your past or recent past regarding your love life. And the death card coming in as a blessing for you here, Pisces, in this month of July, mid-July to the end, this is saying it's like you're clearing things off. You're starting to put things to an end. You're clearing things off. Things are transforming and changing in your love life. For those of you who are in a connection, partnership, marriage, okay? This is talking about, again, putting an end to things that no longer serve you or your partner within your connection and really going through a sense of transformation. Now, remember at the top of the reading, this was all about that sense of self-care, this sense of reflection, soul searching, really taking a look and contemplating, maybe meditating on the things in the past and kind of in a way ending those old patterns of behavior, ending those self-sabotaging thoughts or fears, ending the judgment or how you've been judging or talking or thinking about your love life, and really putting that into a sense of transformation so that you can unfold to your next step or your next phase in your love life. Okay, so there is a sense of soul searching here as the blessing that's coming in for you here in the month of July, mid-July through ending of July, okay? Let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you as a blessing, ending the old, transforming, opening up a new chapter, a new cycle, and really evolving is what I'm hearing here. Evolving, again, whether that is mentally, your mindset, your perspective, evolving emotionally, evolving energetically or spiritually here, but there's a sense of transformation that's happening here as a blessing. You have here the Queen of Cups, and guess what? Once you are able to continually work on yourself, because this is all about the self here for you, Pisces. This isn't about other people. It's not about the external. It's about the internal. And the Queen of Cups energy is all about that emotional growth, intuitive growth. Okay, the yin energy, getting a lot of water here. Of course, you are a water sign, Pisces, but there could be, as I said before, a person coming in who is also a water sign if you are a single Pisces. Okay, so again, that's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. It could be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or somehow or some way, shape, or form in their houses having to do with love and relationship sector. Okay, now the Queen of Cups is all about the nurturing, the compassion, but it's also about being able to stay calm, cool, and collected during this sense of growth, during this sense of putting certain things to an end and changing or turning over a new leaf. As you see here, a lot of leaves are falling down towards the background of this card, right? So there's this sense of this turning the new leaf for it to be a clean slate. Because look at the leaves here are white. Okay, it's coming across like petals or white leaves here. So it's like turning a new leaf in regards to your love life. Okay. Now, Three of Wands, some of you may take a little bit of time in order to do that. Three of Wands is really taking the time to find out when is the right opportunity in order to propel yourself forward or launch yourself into the right opportunity, right? So there is this sense of you really taking your time and not rushing certain endings or transformations that are happening here in order for you to experience that growth. Okay, now let's take a look here at your career sector. What blessings are coming through for you? Wow, you have here the Knight of Wands. Great energy to have. This is all about this inspiration. Okay, Knights are all about movement, but they're also about opportunities here. So there's an opportunity coming up for you here, again, mid-July through ending of July. It can expand into August. So for some of you, you may see this a little bit later in your timeline. But there is this sense of you feeling a sense of passion, ambition, fire in your belly, creative projects really coming through quickly, whether it's in your mind or you talking about it or you feeling inspired to really go in the direction of where your passion is flowing towards. Okay, so here with the Knight of Wands, I'm also getting travel. So for some of you, there may be here this opportunity either to travel or to deal with people, clients, or co-workers, like either over the internet, abroad, from a distance. Okay, so this is how this is coming across. For others of you, this may indicate here a relocation. All right, so leaving one location to another location. It could be in a job. Okay, so it could be you leaving your particular job at your place and reestablishing yourself in another location, maybe with another company. Some of you are within the same industry that you work in. So you're still in the same industry, but maybe in the same company, but you are going maybe to another team, another project, okay, another department. All right, so it could be that as well here for you. But travel is movement. All right. So for some of you is again movement within the same company or industry, or literally leaving one location to relocate at another location. This could also signify here promotion as well. Okay, leaving one position and going into another position. Okay, and this is how it's coming across. I'm also getting here creative muse for you as well. So for some of you, there may be a side job or a hobby that all of a sudden, I mean, I'm not surprised you're getting it here. I'll talk about this in a minute, Pisces, but I forgot what I was channeling here. Oh my gosh. As soon as I saw this is the message that's coming in. I'm sorry. So Pisces, let me jump into this because as soon as that came in, it was just like a whole bunch of messages here coming in for you. Remember at the top of the reading, I started off talking about the sense of contemplation, the sense of self-care, the sense of soul searching, meditation, really going within, reflection. I mean, you have three cards here. Okay, Pisces, talking about the same exact thing because you have here the Hermit card. Okay. And for some of you here, the Hermit card is Virgo energy. All right. So for some of you here, you may be dealing or partnering up here with a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But what I'm also getting here with this Hermit energy is that some of you are contemplating the movement. You're contemplating the next step in your career. Now, whether this is the next step as a milestone from one responsibility or duties into something else, like more management or managerial or things of that nature. But for some of you, you're contemplating a move, like leaving one spot and going into another spot. Others of you are contemplating where it is that your passion, your heart, and your desire, your inner muse is pulling you towards. You're thinking about that here in regards to your career. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. What I'm also getting here, especially with this Knight of Wands energy, is before, remember that I was channeling this much as it's coming back. This is telling me here that some of you, again, the relocation can be travel. Some of you may have an opportunity coming in from a distance. Okay. Now, this could be physical location, right? Coming from a distance, another state, another country, another city, another borough. Okay. That type of energy. But I'm also getting here for some of you, there is this sense of you really going the distance, like having to leave one location in order to, relocate somewhere else. But that new location, it's like where things are going to be moving. Things are going to be fast paced in this new place. Okay. And this is how it's coming across. But whatever your decision may be, it is for the best. Okay. Because there's a sense of this Knight of Wands energy being very happy, being very motivated for that next move. And some of you, this is what's in the back of your mind. This is what you're going to be assessing, uh, you know, thinking, reflecting, even. Okay. Because the Hermit, as I said, is ruled by Virgo. Virgo energy is all about that analyzing, analytical. The only thing here that I want to say to you here before this reading, before I end this reading, is that allow yourself the ability to, yes, think about something, think about this move in your career or the next step in your career, but also follow up with it, right? So because here with the Hermit energy, I'm getting that you could end up being stuck with this analysis paralysis. The passion is here, the ambition is here, the desire, okay, is here. Creatively, you're on board with this idea of moving in a new direction or making something happen. But you could here, there is a possibility of just getting stuck with the idea of it and not really pushing it into fruition. Okay, so just giving you that as well, Pisces. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, to like, share, and subscribe. Click here on the Lexa Tarot logo to be part of the Lexa Tarot family. Click down here and click up here for more messages, and I'll see you on my Patreon.